Hi everybody. So we are going to do some purple eyes, and I'm also going to do some ombre lippie using our Splash liquid lipsticks. So that's going to be fun. I haven't done that in a while. I've already done my base face. I used our BB cream with a little bit of concealer, did my brows with my brow palette. I have a little bit of bronzer on, and that's all I've done so far. So we're going to start with some eyes. I'm going to use my eye primer like I always do because it's going to help that eyeshadow to stay on and stay perfect, which is what we want. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on. You don't need a lot. With all of our products, a little bit goes a really long way. Hi, Dax. So you don't need much. Like seriously, like a teeny tiny amount will go do your whole eye. So I'm going to use this dark purple called Rapturous that is in the cream shadows. And then I'm also going to use some fun colors from this palette. I'm going to use Hesitant. I don't know if you can see it. It's a light pink as a transition. And then I'm going to use, I think this is called, Crafty. Just want to make sure I had it right. And I'm going to use this color Crafty on the lid. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to use on the inner corner yet. I haven't figured that out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my angled brush, and I'm going to do the color Hesitant, which is that really light pink, as a transition color. If I can find the right brush here. So I'm going to use this angled brush, and I'm going to use this color Hesitant. It's a real nice matte light pink shade. It's actually really pretty all by itself. If you want like a neutral eye, like a real light eye color, this would be like perfect. Hi, Michelle. I feel like I've got like a glare. Oh, there we go. That's so much better. I felt like there was a big glare on my face. All right. So I got that color on. That's the color Hesitant. It's a really nice light matte pink. And then I'm going to use my crease brush with my cream shadow. I just want to wipe it off a little bit here before I use that. This chair is squeaky. All right, so I'm going to get a little bit of that color here, and I'm going to do this in the outer corner. And then just lightly pull it over into the crease. But I'm not going all the way over on the crease. I'm just doing it right in the corner. Hello, Linda. So we're just going dark on the outer corner, and then we're going to blend it out so it won't actually look this dark once we're done. So I like to combine my cream shadows with powders. The cream shadows are super easy to use. If you're someone that's like afraid of using eyeshadow, I would definitely try the cream shadows. They're a lot easier to manipulate than like a powder shadow, and you're less likely to get it everywhere. So the nice thing about the cream shadow is because it's a cream, it goes where you put it, whereas a powder can fall, and then that's usually where people get frustrated. So that is the color Rapturous. It's a nice like dark kind of eggplant purple color. And then I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this out where it's coming into my brow bone, and then do small circles here in the outer corner. You don't use any shadows. Well, you know, maybe for Halloween, you're going to get all fancy on us and do some eyeshadow. You never know. Okay, so I'm going to use the color Crafty, which is this nice matte, kind of a periwinkle purple. And I'm going to apply that right on my lid. I've been on kind of a purple fix lately. Not sure why. I actually think for the inner corner, I'm just going to use the iridescent luminizer instead of using another eyeshadow. I think that would be pretty. So now I'm just going to blend this out and blend where these two are coming together. And then I'm going to take my iridescent luminizer, which is the lightest shade. It's the kind of white color, and I'm going to apply that with my ring finger right in the corner. And then I'm going to clean up where it came under my eye. Okay, So now I'm going to take my blending brush again. Hey, Brian. And I'm just going to blend this out a little bit so it doesn't look like I just have a blob of white there. Okay. So we've got our shadow on. Now I'm going to do my under eye concealer, which is going to help to brighten and also give a little bit of a matte contour. So I like to put my concealer on the back of my hand so I can control how much I'm using. And I'm going to use my concealer powder brush, and I'm just going to go a little bit under my eye and then kind of blend that out. And I like to just pull it over, and then I'm just going to buff it out with the powder side of the brush. And then I like to go down my nose a little bit. And then like right in the center of the forehead. I'm just using what's left. There's like not very much left. And then just buff it out. So you always want to make sure you're blending. You don't want to just put it on and leave it. You want to make sure you're blending everything out. Okay, so you can see how that really brightened up my eyes, right? All right. Next, we're going to use some Perfect Dip and Draw liner. So we have a monthly kudos every month, and this month is our BB cream, a dip and draw, and then the Splash Liquid lipstick, which there's new colors coming out. Mine shipped yesterday, so I should have them hopefully soon. Sorry, I have like an itch right under my lip. All right, we're going to do the black, the Perfect Dip and Draw. I'm going to start with a little flick here. I'm not going to go crazy. That's the plan. You know, this could change as I start putting it on. And I'm lightly going to pull my eye, not like a lot, because I don't want it to look funny when I let go. But I'm just connecting the dots here. Okay? Easy peasy. Does take a little practice. I rest my elbow on my vanity so that I have a little bit more stability. So once you have kind of the outline, then you just go back and fill it in. I got a little too much right there. And you can always go back. This is actually pretty easy to clean up. So like if you have something you messed up, if you have a really tight brush, you can go back and kind of clean it up so it's not as dark. Hi, Yanava. Oh, I totally said your name wrong. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. I need like some help sometimes. Okay. So we've got our dip and draw liner on. I'm going to let that dry for a second. While that's drying, I'm going to take that crease brush that I used that Rapturous cream shadow on, and I'm going to pull that under my eyelid just a little bit. And we're going to let that dip and draw dry. Then I'm going to comb through my lashes and do my Epic mascara. So while we're waiting on that, let's do a little lippie. So I'm going to use two different shades to get an ombre. I'm going to use the color Spontaneous, which is kind of a berry purple. And then I'm going to use this color called Sumptuous, which is like what I would call a baby pink. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the color Spontaneous, which is the purplish one. I'm going to use a lip brush because I love using the lip brush when I'm applying the Splash Liquid lipstick because it helps me to control where I'm applying it. And I'm going to do like, I'm going to outline my whole lip with this, but then I'm going to fill in just the outer corners. Can't talk when I'm doing this. Okay, so lip is outlined. Now I'm gonna get a little more color. Hi, Melissa. "16 days. Okay, so I've got the outer corners done. Now I'm going to go to that color called Sumptuous, which is like a baby pink. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to apply that in the center of my lips. And then kind of blend it together. So when you do like an ombre type lippie, it's going to make the center of your lips look fuller because you're using that lighter color in the center. So I'm gonna actually add just a little bit more of the dark here on the outer corner. And since I kind of mixed that pink color with this dark color, it changed the shade slightly. I just wanted a little bit more distinction to my ombre there. Okay, so ombre lip is done. I'm going to take my lash comb and comb through my lashes. Since I use dip and draw, and I like to make sure that my lashes are clean, although I don't think I have anything in them this time. But sometimes you can get the dip and draw in your lashes, and then it can make it a little clumpy when you're trying to put your mascara on. So always like comb through them. I think it's just the best practice. All right, so we're gonna do some Epic waterproof mascara, which is thebalm.com. Did you guys see my shirt? It says, "I am fierce, I am strong, I am enough, I am hopeful, I am beautiful." It's like one of the unique foundation shirts, and I love it. I still have like 12 essays that have to get done today. So I'm going to be powering through those once I'm done on here. And then I'll feel like I can relax. I have so much grape juice I'm supposed to be making grape jelly with. I have a bunch of apples that I made applesauce out of, and I have all of the applesauce in bowls in my fridge because I haven't had time to actually can them. So I need to do that. I have a lot to do. Let's just put it that way. Anybody else have a tendency to take on more than they can physically do? Hi, Cass. Okay, so I like to do like 2 coats of the Epic. And then I'm gonna blow dry. If you want your lashes like crazy long, if you pair this Epic with the 3D fiber lashes, your lashes will be insane. This chair is like squeaky. I need to tighten up the screws again. Can you hear it? Oh no, it won't do it now that I said something. So if you ever like notice something that needs to be separated on your lashes, like try to fix it before they're dry. There. I just had like a little tiny extra bit of mascara right there on the tip. Okay, so now I'm gonna blow dry these bad boys. Okay, now last thing I'm going to do is a little bit of luminizer, and then I am done. So if you're interested in BB cream, I just got like some dip and draw on when I blew it off earlier, when I was picking it off with, not picking it off, when I was using the lash comb. I think a little chunk of it got on my face and then I just rubbed it in. If you're interested in the BB cream and the Splash Liquid Lipstick and the Dip and Draw eyeliner, that is on special this month. So if you want to know how to get it, comment below or message me. I can hook you up. Put a little bit here, a little bit more in the corner. And finally, setting spray, mostly just because I like how it smells. Well, and it makes your makeup last all day, but I think it smells good. All right, there we go. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm kind of obsessed with the purple right now. Hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. Let me blend this out a little bit more. All right, bye.